Hey y'all. So, I just came on with a quick message because I'm feeling it. I be telling y'all spiritual text is real. Lately, I've been acting out in my shadow side, which is she is very demanding, cold. Um, Hold on, sorry.
How you doing?
Hey, thank
What's
you.
up?
Hey, how you? Thank
How you
you.
doing today?
Good. I didn't get that.
You didn't get sick?
Mm-mm. Thank you. Um, Sorry. This daggone pothole, they be trying to get people. Um, Shadow side is very, very self-conscious, very demanding, very bold, bodacious, and I don't got time for it, but I have to acknowledge it. Accountability is what is needed to what is needed to grow. You can't want help, need help. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get it oil changed. Baby needs work. All right, y'all. Sorry. Little baby had to get a little fluid. She needs some rehydration. But what was I saying? Yeah, acting out in your shadow side. It's a good thing and a bad thing, but first and foremost, you just gotta be real with yourself and upfront with yourself and know when your energy has shifted and knowing you may not necessarily understand or pinpoint where it is coming from or the cause of, but that's the whole thing where I be saying being aware of your triggers. Just reassessing and reasserting your boundaries and just going in and dealing with or seeking healing within yourself, so that way you can't be thrown off balance or off your throne by little small low vibrating entities, because not everybody out here want to see you successful, not everybody want to see you prosper and be abundant, and not everybody want to see you out here speaking your truth. Like, people be wanting me to zip it good lately. But I just one of my readers on YouTube, she was saying how she was very fortunate to be able to have been in the situation that she has been in, to be able to bring the knowledge and the experience to others, such as myself, since I'm listening. Hey, Simply XOXO Tarot, Samari. But yeah, just being fortunate enough to come through and complete cycles that you have finished. Well, you're never really done healing, but things and places and people that you have been conducted or intertwined with or codependent on in the past, where you have done the work or making some effort into making a change and wanting to progress. Not everybody can go, and that's just it. Like, when you're that person who you're finding yourself becoming detached or being ghosted or just being drifting away from others, or finding other people or other things drifting away from you, that hurts because you're not used to it, and the change comes abruptly, slowly but abruptly, necessarily but abruptly. I'm not even here reading, I'm just speaking because, but yeah, not everybody can't go. What Trey Songz say? Everybody can't go though. And needless to say, like, everybody's on different missions, everybody's on different paths, everybody's on different lessons, everybody's on, different ascensions or transcendence and transformations and stuff like that. Like 4224. Why did I say 4224? God dang. I thought I'm seeing shit, but I return it. Just stay focused, stay calm, do your breathing, ground yourself, because there is some heavy, dark energy that just refuses to let go. Jay-Z, go and brush your shoulders off. They just don't want to let go. Like a lint ball stuck to a black t-shirt. It's just unbecoming, but it's so worth the while of seeing how things unfold and letting the tape play. Because you can't really, as much as we try, we avoid confrontation, but some confrontation is healthy. Confrontation is good. It establishes or reasserts boundaries, like I said. But we do avoid tower moments because of codependency and what connects, or what or who benefits out of the situation that you are used to, or that habit that you're used to. And also, habit is a form of way of thought. You work, family, relationships, friendships, eating habits, smoking, drinking, just those type of things. Just, it all plays a great deal of what's it called? Cause and reaction, cause and effect, something like that. But yeah, just let the truth speak for itself, because proof is in pudding, the math is mathing, and don't let nobody take you out your character. It really don't matter, especially if anybody is directing their energy, or their energy or whatever, projecting onto you, or or if they're doing that, then that is a clear lesson and reflection of them. So me, I am not a saint. Believe it or not, I have sinned before. Sinned multiple times. But that is not a conversation for all. That is not a conversation or a green light for judgment or venting or whatever validation. Dang it. Let me clean my car, y'all. But it is humility. And what I'm learning about emotional intelligence is humility shows that it is the view of yourself that is less of, or not of less, or something. I'm sorry, I can't pinpoint my notes. Actually, I'm going to because this is what I do. This is for y'all. This is we in this together, and I'm not just in here. I be talking and writing notes and making videos and stuff like that, but I need to put in the work too. So let's see. Where you at, baby? I need to start breaking my videos up because long and okay, so emotional intelligence. It is, being humble is what somebody would describe a person as. Well, she's a humble person. He's a humble person, but humility is what makes somebody humble. Going through hardships and having to let go of certain habits or thinking and things like that. Those are what make somebody humility is the noun and humble is the adjective. So the noun, okay, it is the person, place, and things. The quality of having a low view of one's importance. Meaning, I'm no one to judge. I've been in situations too which are understandable, which don't make me any less of. Again, I'm not seeking validation. This is my truth. This is what it is. I put in the work for that. I've been there. I've been in that train of thought where I never thought I would come out of. But I'm learning to know that I've had faith when I didn't even know what faith was. See, you don't really have to put a label or a title or entitlement on something to actually do the work or qualify to do the work. You don't need a piece of paper, a printed document with an emblem or a stamp on it to actually certify you in being human. Baby, come on. I be speaking. Woo! 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 La. Baby, I be taking me to church. I be taking me to school. I be taking me to study lessons. But yeah. Let me give y'all some more. Okay. Like I said, it's a difference between like transparency. Like me, it's on my platform. I intend to create content that allows me to illuminate and information or experiences about myself that to show or lead by example that good things come from great sacrifice. So it's not from the difference between judgment or judgmental and bias is judgment is like the predisposition. Is it? I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Judgment comes from your discernment. It is like, yes, it is forming a opinion based on the evaluation, based on the observation, or the overall outcome of what is presented before you. And again, it is after consideration, after evaluation, after reassessing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Bias is the inclination of temperament, which is the emotional response. It is borderline between personal and unreasoned. See, when I say personal with bias, it means like you have a familiarity, or a familiarity essence or feeling, inclination, I'm sorry, I cannot talk. Prejudice. And this is the preconceived judgment or opinion before the amount of evidence is presented. See, it's like that's what judging a book by its cover means for me. It's like a lot of times I get anxious. I have really high anxiety in different settings, in most social settings, social anxiety, social awkwardness, mainly because I like to know what, who all gonna be there, or what type of energy gonna be in the room before I get there. Like, I need to pre-prep. That's also kind of being biased. So, and judgment is kind of like taking the risk of putting yourself out there, transparency, or just, meeting new people, or what do you call it, doing something you've never done before, out of the box. And that gives me anxiety, because I am, I'm not sure if this is the right phrase, reluctant to change. I like order. I like consistency, but I'm not a consistent person. They say that Geminis or whatever are unreliable. Again, yes and no. Mainly for me, because I like to have my freedom. I like working on my own time. Not to say I can't work in groups, but I like to do my part and then bring it back to the collective, and then, but not to say that you're going to overpower or omit or just overlook or belittle or, my opinions, my judgment, or my experience. I don't do that to people. I mean, I try not to do that to people my hardest, but identifying that you have a pre-notion to judge from, lack of evidence stems from trust issues, being hurt in the past, or being left over, or being let down, just repetitive, like a habit. That's what forms that reaction, which stores that emotion in the subconscious, which brings it out to the conscious forward when you feel like your bubble or your boundary or your limits or your boundaries are being tested. So then I get that. So then I'm uncooperative. I'm defiant. I'm intolerable. But I'm gonna cut it here, y'all, because it's my granny birthday today. Gemini. Hey, Liz. I love my Liz. I gotta fill out her card. I got her some I don't know why I got them. I just saw them and grabbed them. For some reason, I remember in my childhood, when we used to go to her house, she would, you know how older people had the little candy dish, the little sugar dish? They always had them little Hershey Kisses in there. At the time, we like lemon heads and Boston baked beans or nail laters or stuff like that. And we were like, that's old people candy. But shoot, when it's there and it's free and you ain't got nothing else, baby, yeah, I take some to go. 4 or 5 in my pocket. But I love y'all, and just stay cool, stay calm, stay hydrated, stay aware of your synergy, your energy, and when it is healthy, or you feel like you're, you gonna say that, because right now I know I'm not the only one that's feeling it, because we know that we've been working on it, but now it's the time to actually show that we've been working on it. So don't let nobody try to take you out of character. Like I said, throw you off your throne, because we ain't doing that. Get it out of there.